Hello Pisces and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading from July to September 2026 for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Pisces. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. Let's see what we have for you next 3 months. What I've done is I've taken your yearly 2026 tarot reading and I've pulled out the relevant months. 5 of Wands is July, August is the Queen of Swords, and September is the Two of Cups. We're going to pull some additional cards by month, go through the energies. I say what comes to me as always, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3, in different areas of life. So let's see what we have for our lovely Pisces, angel spirits guides. Starting with July. What does Pisces need to hear? Thank you. Let's have a look at your tarot reading. All right, we have the 10 of Cups, I should say. We have the Tower. And we have the Page of Wands. Let's see what we have. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. What do we have with the Two of Cups? We have the Four of Cups. The Death card. And we have the Hermit. I mean, Pisces, I read for you, but I mean, ultimately this could be you or someone who is connected to you. You could be dealing with this kind of reading with someone else, because we have Two of Cups here. We have multiple people, could be 2 to more people with the 5 of Wands. Pisces, the energy here of the 5 of Wands, conflict. Not feeling in agreement, quite the opposite. Not feeling on the same page, conflict, fallouts. Going round and round in circles. It might well be because you might not agree with what someone's doing, or they might not agree with what you're doing. This can be that scenario here. When we have the 10 of Cups here, Pisces, with the Tower, the Page of Wands. 10 of Cups can be in long-term committed relationships, marriage, even wider family. It's when everything feels like it's come together and falling into place. But we have a Tower. Something comes in to completely disrupt. It brings change. Now, that can be truth, revelation, an event that happens, someone's actions. But it represents the tearing down of the old. So this can be about family or the relationship, or it can be something that might affect that. With the Page of Wands, this is I want to go and do something else. I want to move in a different direction. Now, that might well be following passion, chemistry, desire, attraction, could sometimes be with someone else. Or I just want to let it all fall down and walk away, go and do something else, move in a different direction. So this can be that scenario here, Pisces, where we kind of just let everything fall to the ground by choosing to move in a new direction. It can also be to do with other areas of life as well. Could be starting new things in terms of business, hobby, project, a new endeavor, starting a new business, or moving in a different direction to do with business. I mean, this can be the same thing with the Page of Wands. But it's a bit of these energies are just very knee-jerky. It's a knee-jerk reaction. I'm just letting it all fall down, and I'm going in this direction. And sometimes there are events that happen here as well. But for a lot of you, it feels there's conflict with another person or people. Are you crazy? You understand, you need to think about this. No, I don't want to think about this. I want to go and do this. So you understand, this is something where I feel that there's conflict because with another person or people, because you want to go and do something else. Or again, like I said, it could well be someone else. But it just feels embracing real change. But almost like a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. And sometimes we don't think things through. We don't think things through. Someone could be saying that. You're not really grasping the reality of a situation. You're not really grasping you're not really thinking clearly. You're not really seeing the truth of your actions, or even how things might, evolve as a result of that. So this is that scenario here, Pisces. It feels like you want change in a particular life area. It might affect other people, or it can be about a person or people. But the fundamental thing is, somebody might be saying to you, are you really thinking this through? Have you really considered what this means? Because there's a kind of lack of clarity with the Ace of Swords reversed. And that's what I see with the Queen of Swords. I feel this is likely somebody who is bringing reason, logic, clarity to your circumstances, is what I'm seeing here. Could also be you with someone else as well. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords is communication. It can be offers of support, love, encouragement, help when you need it as well with the Knight of Cups. But there's an important conversation happening here. This is about let's talk things through. Let's talk things through and get clarity before someone just decides to go and move in a different direction. This is what I see here. This can sometimes also be about deciding to move forward and follow your heart as well. And that could be linked with a new direction. Do what, will bring you greater happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction. But have we really thought this through? I mean, this just feels that sense of someone hasn't got full clarity on their circumstances right now. And it might well be that this Queen of Swords energy is bringing reason to this situation here. This is what I see for you here, Pisces. I feel that there is a real kind of knee-jerk reaction in terms of moving in a direction here and letting everything just change. The Two of Cups is my bond between two people. It can be about it can be about friendship, can be about love, romance, can be about reconciliation, reconciling differences, or two places. Or two sides. The same thing applies. It feels someone wants to try and kind of reconcile differences, or it might well be if it affects the relationship, then it's about hearing both sides out as well. Because the Four of Cups, again, considering what's been told to you or offered to you here, or what you want to do, where there has been some kind of knee-jerk reaction to go and do something here, where there is growth potential, passion, chemistry, desire, attraction, creativity, with the Page of Wands, depending on whichever life area. I just want to go and do this. And it just feels a significant change that's causing conflict. Someone speaking reason here. The Four of Cups is really considering what you're offered or what someone is saying here. So it can be, can we Can we come to some consensus? Do I need to reconsider what I'm being offered? It just feels here, Pisces, someone's kind of talking reason to you, or you're doing it to them. It's about considering what you're doing, considering what's on offer to you. Maybe there's an offer in your current circumstances to stay and work things out, reconcile differences. I mean, you could look at that in any life area. But the Death and the Hermit it's about a wise choice in terms of whether you end something or not. The Death card, because there's a strong sense of once you do this, you can't go back. And it's to do with making a wise choice or thinking. It just feels that sense of letting experience be your guide. Someone could be offering you advice and guidance here, Pisces, as well, with the Hermit. But it's about wise choices and wise decisions, and not just a kind of knee-jerk reaction here to just end something. Again, this is a strong sense of once we do it, we can't go back. So it can be a strong sense here, Pisces, of considering what someone is saying. Do you really want to bring in this change? Death and the Tower are complete change, but you can't go back. That's the fundamental thing, and that's what someone is being told here. Whether they're saying, do I want to sacrifice this relationship? Do I want to kind of let go of my home? Do I want to, let go of a perfectly good career and go and do something else? You understand what I'm saying? This is someone who is saying, you're not thinking things through clearly enough. And you need to see the full clarity of your circumstances before you move on this. And that's the fundamental thing that I see. So that's what I see for you here, Pisces. It feels it's about making a wiser choice, a wiser decision, letting experience be your guide, or maybe taking advice from somebody here and really considering it before we bring in such profound change. Because this feels really the next 3 months, there is a chance for a real powerful change, but you can't go back then. So it's about thinking something through is what I'm seeing here, and the consequences of that, which it doesn't look fully that someone has really fully understood the consequences or the fallout or what that kind of change really and truly means, is what I'm seeing here. It doesn't mean that change can't happen in your current circumstances, however. It can be a sense here of sometimes we reconcile differences, and within that we say things will be different from now on, or we can bring change to our circumstances. So this can be some kind of healing solution here, but ultimately here, Pisces, it's about, do you really want to do this? Is what I'm seeing here. This is the scenario here, and I do feel that someone is stopping and thinking, whether that's you or someone else. The Page of Wands can sometimes be a younger person, so it could well be you with a younger person as well, and not limited to that. But it just feels, it could also be you here, Pisces, or someone who is connected to you very closely. Two of Cups can be, certainly with the Ten of Cups, it can be linked with family, relationship. So however that would manifest for you with this Two of Cups energy. But this is about really considering what's offered to you. And the Four of Cups can sometimes be about missed opportunities, in the sense of we don't want to act in haste and then regret it. And that's what someone is very mindful of with the Four of Cups. Whether it's advice given to you, offers offered to you, whether it's love, whether it's financial, the same thing really applies. It's about figuring out what you want, but fully understanding the consequences of once this decision is made, and should somebody go forward with this, they can't go back. Are you really ready for this change? And is it really worth it? And this is something to consider. Interesting reading, whichever area of life this applies to. This is an energy of stop and think. Because it feels like a real knee-jerk reaction, but not being fully clear in terms of decisions here. And it's a kind of energy of thinking things through more. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. So we have the moon, number 21. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. This is about trusting your intuition. Sometimes we just have to surrender and trust what our intuition is telling us and surrender to that. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Let's pull an angel number for you, Pisces. I'm going to choose from this deck because the cards tend to stick together. Very nice. We have prosperity. Number 808. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. So that number might resonate with you here, Pisces. But this almost feels like someone is moving from a place of contentment, happiness, fulfillment, abundance, and just wanting to pretty much bring in the change, you know, a kind of knee-jerk thing, when it might well be that that's something that they already have. It feels that way. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Pisces. Personal choice is your spirit animal oracle message. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Yeah, I feel this is an energy of choosing wisely, because should somebody do this and move forward and let it all fall down and bring in some kind of change, and it doesn't mean that change can't happen in your current circumstances either, but it feels like if it's about letting it all fall down and moving in a different direction, again, I keep on saying you can't go back. And there could be regret. What do we have for Pisces? Message from Spirit, thank you. So your final message from Spirit, we have a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Pisces, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months. Interesting reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.